Hi everyone, this is my YouTube, or this is my first YouTube, Pokemon Battling Fed battle, region battle with, MixedCalibur, and he picked Shino, and I was like, crap, because I didn't have a team for Shino, so we actually had to do it, like, a lot later than I hoped for, but okay. Anyway, so, I start off with Bug Buzz and then I get a crit and it hangs on with Focus Sash and I'm like cool, that's awesome. But he withdraws and goes into America because he's thinking like a second Bug Buzz. But I just go for the Air Slash just to get some damage in case he switches out, and that was cool. And I go for the Hypnosis and I miss, and he goes for a Thunder Wave and I'm like yay. But so I mean, now he goes for an Air Slash, and I I went for the second Hypnosis to see if I could get it, but you know what? You know what? This game hates me, so I get a flinch, and Serene and Grace hacks for the win. But he finishes me off with Aura Sphere, and I'm like, yay, because I like Yanmega. Alright, so now I go into Crest to take his special moves, and I trick it a Choice Scarf. Yeah, and it's gonna use Thunder Wave, and that's not good because Crest likes to be fast. Not really. But I go for the Psychic, and he goes into Luke, and that was like awesome. And I think the only reason why he'd go into Luke is if it's like a special one, and it is. And he's like with Shadow Ball, and that does quite a big chunk because Crest is like all specially defensive and stuff. But I know I'll live like another one, so if he wants to use another one, go ahead. But now he goes into his Ambipom or Bonington, and that does about half, and I'm like cool. And so I don't know what I'm expecting, but I go into Bronzong, my eco-friendly one, and it's gonna use Fake Out, and Bronzong really doesn't care. So now it's gonna taunt, which is great because I can't set up, or no, I can't use Trick and like give him a freaking Macho Brace, and yeah, and now it goes back into America. So I went for the Earthquake, and that didn't work, and I'm like, okay, awesome. And I go into Power Mode, just think he was gonna like paralyze. Yeah, I was thinking that he was gonna Thunder Wave my Pokemon on my next switch, but he doesn't. So I'm like, that's great. One more thing I can have. But now he's locked into Aura Sphere, and I go into Crest to take it, and I'm going to use Psychic on, a Pokemon he's gonna send out. But he has a Crest of his own. I'm like, no, something I didn't want to see. But it doesn't matter, because I got a pair of hacks, whatever. And now I go back into Bronzong, and yeah, he's gonna set up the Reflect, and I'm going to, what do? I end up setting Stealth Rocks up this turn because I need them up, and now I go into Heatran thinking like maybe a Fire Blast or something, but he just taunts, and that's good, I guess. Not really, because my Heatran doesn't know anything but attacking moves. So now he goes into Pyro, and I'm like, he's not gonna use a fire move, so it's safe to say I can go into Bronzong. And uses Stone Edge, and Bronzong takes that, and now he withdraws and goes back into Ambipom, and I'm like, now I use the trick. And it doesn't matter. Bronzong is as slow as the continents moving on this earth, so even with its speed like halved, yeah, I'm not going to outspeed it. But it's good because now I get to see what Pokemon he's going to send out. He's going to send out America. And now Bronzong dies. So I go into Crest, and it's going to use Air Slash because it's like, I need to take this thing out. I should have gone into, I don't know, someone else. Anyways, but yeah, Air Slash, and now, yeah, a crit. Isn't that nice? A flinch and then a crit. Anyway, so I go into my Porygon because I know this thing can outspeed, and I don't want to use a Thunderbolt and get locked into that because it's scarfed. So I go for the tri-attack, stabbed, and there's a possible chance of getting paralyzed, burned, or frozen. I really, oh, but hacks on my part. Crit, yeah! I mean, I just thought that I could, at this point, I'm like, yeah, I can do this, I got this. But, yeah, it doesn't quite KO, and I'm like, no! I was so mad. Not really mad, just frustrated because I was so close. Like, this thing taunts me the entire game. It's just. Anyways, I'm hoping for a paralyze or a burn. One of those two. Because a freeze would be gay. Mostly a burn because that it'll just do continuous damage, and that's better than nothing. And I need it. I need a burn or a paralyze or something. But I believe on this turn, I do get a something. Nope, it's not this turn. It's the next turn I do get a something. Yeah. And I keep going for it, and then what do I get? No, gosh darn it, when do I get it? I don't know, but sometime kind of soon. A random lag, and, let's see here. Now it's gonna use Moonlight, and I'm like, really? No. Whatever, I need to like, KO this thing. Oh my goodness. Like, it would have been awesome if I could have taunt this thing. Man, that would have been so awesome. But I used a tri-attack, and now I get the something. I get a freeze, and I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. Because I need to get this thing down. It needs to be frozen for at least, like 3 turns for me to KO this thing. Now, I should have probably switched, but I was just like, I got this, psh, and no, it thaws out and uses Thunder Wave, and I'm like, wow, really? And I'm like, okay, if this thing doesn't use Moonlight, I can take this down. So he uses Psychic, and I don't die, but I get a pair of hacks. Yeah. Really? How unlucky can I get in this game? Oh, I think something else, like, happens that just gets worse. So I go into Heatran, and I was kind of expecting a Thunder Wave, maybe, hopefully. So I'm like, yay, maybe. No. So that was just like a waste. This thing did nothing. I hate Electivire so much. And I didn't even nickname it, for crying out loud. Anyways, nor did my Sweeper Z thing. I didn't nickname that either. Just kind of needed Pokemon to complete the team in a way. So all I have left is Heatran, and it finally takes this stupid thing down. I mean, finally. And now he's gonna pretty much send out Infernape. I'm gonna get a Flamethrower off, but obviously, unless I get a crit, it's not going to die, and I don't get the crit, and he uses Close Combat for the win. Yeah. Yeah, yay. Yay for Haxes. Man, this was such a Haxy battle. Oh my goodness. But, oh well. But I did have fun, and I did enjoy it, and I can only keep getting better for the Fed. And, yeah, so rate, comment, subscribe to the Fed. And, I hope to catch you guys next time. Bye!